There we go. So we should be back if all goes well. If you guys can hear me, say yes. Shadow say something. Just to make sure they hear you.
Hello. Yeah, the live has popped, so I can see that we're up. That's good. But I don't know who in our group is the leader. I've said to invite Doomshock, but at this stage, I don't know who it is. If you could invite Doomshock, or if you could promote me and I can do it and then promote Multi so he's back to leadership, that would be good. We'll see how we go.
So sadly, the game froze, and when I tried to restart the game, the whole thing crashed. So
yeah. He had a time. I took a screenshot of the chat, so we won't miss any conversations. Just so you guys know. So anything you said on there that we haven't got to yet, I do have it here. So don't stress. We won't miss anything. I don't think they're inviting you. Maybe I should leave, you should invite me, and they should get added that way? I'm not sure, because whoever's leadership has not added you yet.
that's okay. We'll wait a minute or two. Maybe they don't even know. Check if you guys are the leader.
Yeah, if you just go friends, add Doomshock, or, find Multi and then add Doomshock, and then see if it says add to group, that means you're the leader of the group.
Yeah.
Actually, we can check now. We can do it on duty and see who has the star. Tiny Lilith! Tiny Lilith is currently the leader of the group. Tiny!
So our fate is in Tiny Lily's hand.
That's right, our fate is in Tiny Lilith's hands. I'm okay with that. I trust Tiny Lilith. Are you at a kilo?
No, I'm at Mogo right now. I'm
on Mogo.
Yeah. I didn't go to.
There you are.
I didn't go to the mountains yet.
Superman.
I'm hanging out near a kilo.
Head out and shut those yellow lanterns.
We can start with our kilo then. I would have started with the stupid escort in case it glitches, but we'll start with our kilo.
Tiny said, "Are you sure I'm evil?" I mean,
of course.
My character's also a villain, so today yes, but otherwise generally no.
Well, it could be. Obviously, it's not an accident if Starscream kept on betraying Megatron to try to be the leader of the Decepticons. That's what evil villains do.
That is so true.
Your
evil laugh is even better than mine! Aw, that was great, Multi! Bill earlier said hi all. I don't know if he's over at this stream, because he was in the previous one. But hi Bill, if you are here. CRM, I don't know how to pronounce that, said DCUO keeps getting stuck at the loading screen after picking a character. What do I do? Sounds like PvP. Or
yeah.
if it's on character selection at the very beginning screen, that's interesting.
All you can do is try to contact support, see if maybe there's something they can suggest that you do.
Yeah.
Other than that, I won't know what to recommend.
Oh no, I was gonna say if you're on the EU server it might be in maintenance, but it's not. It's got like another hour before maintenance, so never mind. Oh yeah, Steve said the same thing that you said, which is that Girth has the option to do the buyout option if he wants the material, which I mean might be a good option for some people because it is an expensive piece. I mean, it is very difficult to get. You might be better off doing the buyout and guaranteeing you get it than trying to deal with the broker at a price that you can't afford. But we don't know. Like Multi and I both thought they could just add it to the imp mod at some point and everyone can get it for all their characters. So I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Well, in a nutshell, it's pretty much the most popular material we have in the game. And there's a few times where they did bring it back, but they did bring it back. Like at some point, you had to purchase 20 booster bundle, and you would get the material with your 20 booster bundles. So it was a nice bonus, I guess, for people like that. Believe it or not, there are people who already, to begin with, were opening 20 booster bundle, if not more. So at least that way they were getting one rare material when they were opening their 20 booster bundles.
Yes. That was very nice.
So
I played on Switch, so I have it there.
Hey, I never saw Arkelo fly before.
Did he just fly?
Yeah, he's
flying. He's floating in the air.
Did they change it? Did they realize that hey, he's a Yellow Lantern? Maybe he could fly a bit.
Yeah. Maybe they did. I don't know. I haven't really paid attention to whether or not he's flying when I attack him, to be honest. But now that I've seen it,
I never saw him. I never saw him fly before. I'd mentioned that with Superman, Cyborg Superman, where he does fly a lot. So I was a bit curious that Archilo, being a Yellow Lantern as well, somehow did not fly. But I guess someone heard me and they decided to make Archilo fly. Or it's just a coincidence.
Battersea said a Court of Owls episode would be pretty nice. I mean, yes, it would.
Yeah, it would be. There's a lot of things that would be nice. Sadly, they're not doing it.
Yeah.
Like, well, their most popular Batman storyline, pretty much forever, that's been in print for like 40 years at this point, is The Dark Knight Returns. If there's one storyline you would have thought they would have adapted for Batman, it surely would have been that, and somehow they didn't do it.
Yeah. I would have loved that.
So, for Superman, there's a... I'm sorry?
Do you want to do the purple, it's not a convoy, escort, or do you want to do, Hank?
Well, let's do the escort, because when we reach the third battery, we're right next to Hank anyway.
Okay, sweet.
We've placed 3 control towers.
Oh, it's already active by someone. Someone already started, so they might be on the second battery, who knows?
I don't know. Well, we'll find out.
We will. Second. Oh, maybe they're on the third battery. They are on the third. I'm okay with that. We can always come back for the other ones.
Sure.
Here we go. Frosty said, Multi, you should stream running all the weekly bounties a train in run. I've done train videos where we do a bounties run. And some people do come and some people don't. Have you thought about doing boss trains?
Well, I don't really do boss trains, so I guess not.
Yeah. I used to do it when we played on the Switch. I used to do boss trains with a big group of people on there every Friday. But now that Reset's Tuesday, I guess that probably isn't happening anymore. Who knows? But yeah, I always put boss train as an option on my poll, so people can vote if that's what they want to get done that week. But thus far, not enough people have voted for it to win. That's interesting.
I don't know. I don't like playing the bounties, but I don't think I would want to spam them all that much. I did that way back when we got the Wonderverse bounties. That's probably the one time where I did that.
Yeah. So it doesn't look like a boss train is coming for you, Frosty.
Well, it could happen. Actually, if I did that, I would go for some of the older bounties, because at this point,
Yeah.
like here, there's Archilo. Lots of people playing the Archilo bounty. Lots of people playing Cyborg Superman.
Yeah.
So, but for some of the older bounties, I could see that being needed for the older bounties.
Especially for newer players.
Yes.
Yeah. Could be
So-
fun. Who knows? I like doing boss trains. I think I've done it once on my channel when I didn't do polls to see what people wanted to see. We did a boss train specifically instead. Girth said, yep, I missed Shock to the System and Justice League Dark One. I'm still going to do the last patrol. Alright. Well, I'm glad you're going to get the 2 patrols because you've obviously got the most recent one, so you just need the last one. And then I hope that it ends up being feasible for you to pay if you need to, so that you can get the material you need, because it's not cheap. It's not cheap. Yeah, that's what Alvaro said. He said, yeah, but £120 for a material is kind of expensive. That's what I'm saying. It's not cheap. It's expensive.
But
Yeah.
sadly, the alternative will probably be if they put it again, where you have to purchase 20 booster model to get the material. That would be $200 bucks. I don't know how much how many pound that is.
Now they're doing booster bundles where there's multiple rewards and you have to keep getting it so you can get the reward you want, though. So
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll do that. I think they like there to be more than one big reward so that people have to keep buying them in big sets to get the reward. I feel like that's gonna happen. I don't know.
They pushed it a little too much, I think, with this booster bundle, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, the numbers will prove them right. Either people bought more booster bundle and they'll be proven right, or people bought less booster bundle and they'll never do that again.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. I'm definitely not buying anymore.
Yeah, I've been playing the broker to purchase some more of those materials. So actually, I've been
Yeah.
playing the broker even to get some of the early materials. Like I only got two materials before, so I had to play the broker to be able to get more of them afterwards.
I have a leftover willful one on EU server. I've been trying to sell that sucker for ages and it's just not selling. Even when I have it the lowest price available for what's there, mine has been the lowest for quite some time. I go in and check it, decrease the price again. Nobody wants these.
Yeah,
They suck.
yeah, the willful sucks. There's no other words.
Yeah. Yep, I agree.
You need to get that point back now.
Just can't get rid of it.
I love a challenge.
Christopher said Justice League Crisis on Earth. It's good suggestions over here. Okay, that's all of the chat that we had on the previous live, so now we're over to this chat, guys, just so you know.
Almost there.
Almost there. One more. Oh, I keep getting knocked out of the circle. It's very annoying.
All right, bollocks now.
Come on, we're at 99. We can do it.
Of course we can. We're amazing. Should ads be popping up during a live stream?
Sorry?
Ads pop up. So I, as far as I knew, there shouldn't be ads that pop up in the middle of a live stream on YouTube. Not until after the live stream's completed, right? Then they pop up during that.
No, it happens also. Sometimes YouTube will ask you during the live stream, do you want to... Now would be a good time to pop an ad. Do you want to do it? Normally I say no. Did I say yes?
I say no.
Okay.
Did you say yes?
They didn't ask, so I wouldn't be surprised if sometimes they do it without asking. That's
weird.
That's all I can think of. Why, did you see an ad?
Yeah, I saw an ad.
Okay, so they didn't ask.
I mean, it's fine. I was just surprised because as far as I knew, that wasn't supposed to happen. But yeah, fair enough.
Nice work.
So we should be near Cyborg Superman, so let's go there. And we'll come back to play the first pillar afterwards.
Down, Hank.
Oh, and the fight already began, it seems.
Oh no! That's okay, we can do it.
So when I first fought Hank, I remember mentioning in my video that unlike some of the other bounties like Arkillo, Hank is actually flying, so you have to take into account the y-axis in your fight as opposed to just the x-axis. Or is it the reverse? Anyway.
I don't know. Whichever one means up. David Sharp said Mogo a go-go. That reminds me of Mojo Jojo from Powerpuff Girls.
Mogo?
I have no fear.
Yep.
Stay out of his line of fire.
Oh, Junior! Hello, Junior! Junior is the one who was there when I was playing Palia and suggested that we get like a watery-looking creature for my pet, and that's how we ended up with my awesome little blue Drake. He's so cute. And he like has sparkles on his back. I know you guys care so much about this, but I'm telling you anyway. Oh, cool. Rayshon said on my second account I made Blue Fire and Dark Fire. That sounds fun. I always love seeing when people create different characters. Battersea said, I wish I could find a group for the boss trains. Yeah, there's not a lot of boss trains, but I have seen some. I think I saw them mostly break up a little bit, or at least on the PlayStation, when the dates changed for when they did reset. So when it became Tuesday instead of Thursday for you guys, Friday for me, that's when I noticed there weren't as many boss trains going around. So I'm wondering if maybe people kind of stopped when there was less people who were able to join on a Tuesday, or if they split into two parts. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, you can always go to looking for group and ask, but it doesn't guarantee you're going to find one. I do think some people on their Discord announce when they're going to do boss trains and things like that, but I'm not following anyone else's Discord at the moment. I was originally, but I have since pulled back. Oh no, wait, I am following a Chica, I think. But she does base to us, so it doesn't matter. And I'm still on Obsidian Chill's one, even though he currently doesn't do any content on there, because some people do suggest boss trains on that one still. So you could potentially try that, see if you can find a group who's doing it through there, but otherwise I don't really have much of a suggestion, particularly on PlayStation.
All I would really suggest is keep an eye on the chat. Usually people will call when they do a boss train, and they'll ask for people to join. So, and even if you're not in their group, you can still do the boss train with them. You don't have to be grouped with them to do it. So, that would probably be my suggestion. Obviously, depending on which content you're looking for. Like the latest content, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of boss trains at this point. Of course, as we were mentioning before, like if you're trying to do a boss train for the Wonderverse DLC, that might be a bit more challenging to find people who want to do a boss train for that.
Yeah. Yay! Done!
But also, depending on the time of the day, if you try to do a boss train at 3 in the morning, might not be the best time either.
Yeah. Right,
so I would guess Tuesday. I would guess Tuesday when everyone is playing. Although right now a lot of people are probably playing the new event, so
yeah,
now might not be the best time for a boss train. Oh,
yeah,
the lanterns are here.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're waiting for someone to start
the. Oh, all right, sweet.
So I guess
we should need one more for everybody.
Hope you're ready.
I'll get it started, and let's meet to the first pillar.
Excellent.
Oh, they didn't start yet.
No, they always delay after you press it. It takes a few minutes before they actually. Well, a few seconds is probably more accurate before they actually start to move.
Or a few hours, maybe.
I think that might be a little excessive, but if so, we should go and get some ice cream and cake.
That's okay.
Go for a cuppa. Can we have a cuppa?
That's okay. I had some ice cream earlier today.
Oh, lovely. I had some ice cream yesterday.
I had an ice cream cone. Don't remember the last time I had one.
I had, there was on special, like, these connoisseur ice creams on a stick. And I got a hazelnut one, which is really yummy, and it's got, like, nuts on the outside. It's so crunchy. I love it. That's what I had yesterday. Abby said I vote boss train, but it never happens. I'm so sorry. Maybe I should just do a couple of boss trains by my choice for some of it, because I mean, I do like that the majority chooses what gets done, but I do think also the majority aren't necessarily the people who attend the live with their characters. They might be people who are also just watching. So I don't really have a way to screen for or, you know, make accommodations for knowing who is and is not going to attend and what they vote for. So yeah, if people attend the stream and they want to all do something specific, maybe we should try doing a couple of live streams where we do it that way as well, so that everyone who's there can make the choice about what we do, and then it's, you know, a little bit easier for people to be able to get boss trains and things done in that way, maybe. I'll look into it. We'll see how we go. Because I do like using the polls, because it does, you know, have everybody get to contribute and decide what they want to do. But at the same time, they don't always attend the live stream. Oh, Battersea said same at Abby. Everybody's running a bus train. All right. I will incorporate bus trains into my live streaming.
Oh, no.
It did actually surprise me how many people wanted to do character creation from 0 to 30, to be honest. I love it, but I didn't realize so many other people did. Oh, Abby said, yes, I need old bounties. Let's cry together, lol. That sounds great. Except we'll incorporate it now. We'll make sure. I'll try to make sure, especially on EU and US, because I know there's a lot of people who join me on both of those. We'll try and get boss trains done. And I know there's a small group of people who also join me on Xbox, so I might talk to them and see what they would specifically like to do as well. And then we can incorporate that into the live streaming as well as the polls and get some boss trains done. And yeah, I would imagine there's some people who haven't completed episodes because they have not been able to complete the boss on their own and can't find a group to do it with them. So doing a boss train would be really, really handy for that too. Ooh, Feisty said a Legend of Tomorrow episode would be nice. There's so many episodes that would be nice, but they went with this narrative of a character we don't even know.
Technically, we did get a Legend of Tomorrow episode with the episode with Rip Hunter. It's about as close to Legend of Tomorrow as we can get because they cannot make content from the TV shows or the movies.
Yeah. I think I saw. Oh, I did. I accidentally scrolled. Rose said we're 5 hours from the beginning of part 1. See how time just goes so fast. Thank you, Rose.
Really fast.
It does. It's good though. Battersea said, before I buy the boosted bundle, I'll always wait to see Shadow purchase it first just to see the drop rate. That's smart. Let me take the risk. Yeah. Because you all know I'm going to do it. I always do that.
Oh yeah, Shadow had the last time she had the worst luck you could imagine. It was pretty bad.
It was the worst drop I'd ever seen me get. But mind you, someone got an even worse drop. They said they only received 1 chroma. I received 1 type of chroma, but at least I got multiple of it. They just got 1 drop in 20. How shocking would that be? Ugh.
So already we had 5 exotic items, but even worse, that was bad.
The tattered cloaks are meh. I do like them, but I won't use them a lot. They're not that great. And I won't use the chromas personally very much either, but there is clearly, the Hope one is clearly a favorite there.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of people were aiming for that one. So, unfortunately, with the drop rate, they're rare to come into the game at this stage.
Yep.
Now that's completed. Everyone who was with us for all 3 should have it done. Are we doing the end of it as well, or going straight into the mission, the load-in?
Well, hopefully they. Let's go pick up our mission first, our reward.
Oh yeah, true. Complete. Okay, pick
because
up
I keep on forgetting. Yeah, sometimes we go into a mission and I forget to come back. So let's do that right now, and then
because then you'll end up coming back next week and be like, oh, well, not next week actually, because it will be Heroes next week.
Get
but you
some
know.
rest. They might try to hit us again.
But yeah, the next time I come
goodness.
back.
I wish this menu wasn't like open like this. Ugh.
The menu?
Yeah, you know how when you go into the menu and you're looking in your journal to see what missions to do, and it like expands everything out instead of having it underneath the headings decreased in size, not expanded out.
Nice. That's
So,
what
like,
I'm
if I go to
talking about.
location
It might
in the
be a
journal,
while
You've
before
done
our
well.
killer tries
everything is
anything
expanded
like
out,
that.
and I can see every
If it
single
does,
location and every single
I
mission.
will
I'd like them to not be expanded,
To make a nuisance of
so that I can just see the area and then tap on the area that I want and then expand it that way. Same for if we go just through priority, like having the huge list of different missions, daily mission list. I wish I could have them not open when we go in, but they're always open. I don't like it. I'm too fussy.
Oh, there we go. We can play Elite Plus if we want to.
Yay! We can try if you like, but we don't have a healer or a controller. Which in this mission doesn't even matter. Ugh.
Well, I think, do we have someone?
Rose said, remember to like. Very good suggestion. Do remember to like. David said, yes, that was a Powerpuff Girls reference. Our Great Dane loved Powerpuff Girls. Really? I love when puppies love movies and shows.
I guess we have no choice. We have to play the casual version.
Oh, alright, that's fine. Tiny Lilith said it will at the boss fights. What will? I missed something, didn't I? I don't know what it was. But I've clearly missed something. The fun part is when someone responds to something I've actually said and I have no idea what I said. Unfortunately, it happens a little bit.
Somehow I cannot start the mission anyway.
Oh. Is it because Tiny Lilith is our leader? Maybe they need to do it.
Oh, that's probably it. Tiny Lilith.
There we go, Tiny Lilith. Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. Tiny Lilith, it's your call. You start the mission.
Or promote multi and let multi do the mission. Either way.
Lilith can do it. Come on.
Oh yeah, I trust Tiny Lilith.
Well,
All their villains, I do.
I wouldn't go that far, but she can do it.
Look, she said that there are still boss trains. You just need to keep an eye out on the looking for group channel. I have no doubt
Yeah,
there
pretty
is. I
much.
think they happen when I'm asleep. Junior said, I acquired 400 source on-world bosses easy from Harley Apocalypse to Deluge. That's so good! See? Doing a boss train is a really nice quick way to get source marks. As long as you've got the group going. It's nice. Battersea says, let's cross our fingers. Hopefully they don't reskin this map and turn it black and white for the next story arc. I like, the one thing they do really well with these episodes is make beautiful open worlds. I really hope they don't do that, because I would like to see what the new open world is. But I mean, there is a good chance, right? It's an easy way to do it. The storyline would make sense if they did that, so... I don't know.
Well, based on the... Is it the last blog or the one before that? Yeah. We do see Mogo, like the gray version of Mogo. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Also, at the end of the mission, isn't the map gray when we leave the solo mission?
Sorry?
At the end of the solo mission, after after Esmeralda dies, doesn't the map turn gray, or did I imagine that?
Yeah. At the end of the mission, Mogo turns gray, or is affected by it. So it might not be the whole of Mogo, but some of him does. Yes.
So yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if we come back in the next DLC if we have a gray Mogo as an open world, which would, I guess, it would be it would make it easier a bit for them to just reuse a Mogo and just change the colors.
Oh, am I wearing Wicked or Smoke? Sorry, someone's asking me what material I'm on, and I can't remember if I put the Smoke one on or the Wicked one on this character. Ah! Hang on. I'm pretty sure this is Smoke.
Okay, here's the situation. Amon Sur and his crew are trying to weaken and corrupt Mogo.
Which
It's our
is good,
job
because you can just buy this one. Yeah, Smoke Chroma. Okay. Sorry, give me 1 sec. I'm just going to answer this person, because I don't think they realize we're on a live stream. So just letting know it's Smoke Chroma. There we go. Yeah. Wicked is definitely my favorite chroma in the game, but I like the Smoke one as well, because it gives us a nice black. And then I can make the highlights purple, which I also love. Did you disappear again, or are you just really quiet because you're so bored of me talking?
You're doing a lot of talking. I don't need to talk.
That's right.
Take him out.
I can't help myself. I'm very chatty.
Fear. It was maddening.
Battersea said, oh, hang on. First Nightcrawler said, I'll join. I'm not sure which specific thing he's joining there. But we have a full group at the moment, don't we?
Ginormous yellow construct just joined the fight.
No, we do. We do have a full group at the moment, so can't join that. But if you're talking about when I live stream, awesome! If we do a boss train, maybe that's what he's talking about, I'm not sure. Come here, little sucker. Get inside the green. There you go. Good boy. Battersea said, would be nice if they do an occasional mega open world where the map can fit as much people as Metropolis and Gotham. Oh, I don't know about that. It already glitches out with this amount of people when we're doing the batteries.
But I wouldn't expect a map like that again.
No.
Sadly, we foolishly thought that we would get more maps like that. Like we thought, way back when, we thought that Gotham and Metropolis was just the beginning, that we would get Central City like that someday, Thanagar, I forget what, but it didn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really think that's ever gonna happen either. Oh, it activated. No! Gotta take him to another one. Come on, little fella! I mean, big fella. Come on, big fella! That didn't work so great. There we go.
Great. There's more of them to deal with.
Beautiful!
But yeah, so way back when, we thought that, I don't know, once a year, once every 2 years, we would get a huge map like Gotham and Metropolis, but we never realized that it was a tall order.
Yeah. Which means it's not gonna happen. But, I mean, at this stage,
well,
we're lucky to get what we're getting.
The devs might pull a miracle someday and do it, but I wouldn't expect that.
No, me either.
Already that we're getting maps like Mogo I'm a bit surprised that we're still getting stuff like that. So let's enjoy it while we can.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I
Something
really
like
do
that.
think the Mogo and the Kaznia maps are really pretty. So I'm glad that they keep doing that. They better keep doing it. I'm gonna be so sad if we end up with a grey Mogo for the next one. Badesty said, I would rather listen to people talk than being silent. Yeah, I've had that said quite a bit to me, because I, originally when I started to live stream, I thought there was a couple of things I thought that people wouldn't like, which is, one of them is that I do have a tendency to stumble over my words, which you probably have all witnessed, but I do it a lot less than I thought I would. I think because I have someone to respond to, so like when I'm talking with Multiverse, it's really, really easy for me because I have someone I'm talking with, so I stumble a lot less. So I figured that if I was stumbling over my words when I was by myself doing live streaming, that's something people wouldn't enjoy. But honestly, it's happened a lot less because people actually attend them and they talk to me, and so it's similar to here. We have a chat and I stumble a lot less, so that works out well. But I'm also a rambler, so I thought people would get tired of me rambling on about things that some of which has nothing to do with gaming, like right now. But apparently that's the thing people like, is that there's actually something to listen to, and I can kind of relate because when I'm watching YouTube content, particularly gaming, I'm listening to it a good chunk of the time rather than actively watching, and I'll come and look at the things that I need to, or look over at the screen when something is mentioned that I should, and the rest of the time I'll listen. And so I get it, but I didn't realize it would be like that people say they like to hear me talk, and the fact that I just keep talking is something people actually find appealing. So I find that funny because I thought that would be a deterrent to start with. You know, that's fine. I can ramble away, it's perfectly fine.
So I'm going left, where are you going?
I went to the right. I'm here with Claire, so we're good. Oh, and Black Manta? Oh no, I think Black Manta's swapping. There we go. Nice. Oh no, that's Mr. Infinity. I just read the purple text on my screen and realized it's not from the group, it's from the person asking me about the chroma earlier. Whoops! Really read that one out. That's a boring conversation. Girth said, I'll be there if you do the old bounties multiverse. As a newer player, it's hard to go and get old bounties, especially ones like BOP. Can never find anyone to do them with. Sorry, I misread that. We did that recently, didn't we? We did the BOP bounties, I remember.
A left circuit.
Yeah, we did them. We did them not too long ago.
A node's been secured on the center circuit.
So, yeah, even though he hasn't done a bounty train, we do sometimes address some of the older bounties. I remember doing Calculated Bot. It was so fast.
Well, when we do visit the older maps, like during some event or with the campaign and stuff like that, yeah, we do try to play stuff like the bounties.
Yeah.
I guess that the event itself helps people to be able to get groups for the bounties. Something wrong here.
But if Tiny Lilith is saying that people do actually put looking for group, bounties in the looking for group, I should say, then maybe you can tag onto one of those, or tack onto one of those, because the only reason I think I haven't really noticed it is because I tend, like, this is not the normal time that I play, so I tend to play on the US server when the majority of people on the US server are actually sleeping, so it ends up not as many people are on at that time. That's alright. Usually I'm making videos and stuff anyway, so I don't really need other people to be on for those things. Hey, he's climbing over the side! He's cheating! Oh my goodness, the little sneak. There's like a tree, I guess, or trunk, or something. And one of the guys that is shielded went right around the side of it. I think he's trying to hide.
The sneaky sneaker.
Yeah, sneaky sneaker.
I see a lot of that in PvP.
Sorry, there's a lot of that in PvP.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I played PvP with you that one time. I didn't see it, but I did do Legends. I need to organize another one so that I can play PvP, not the Legends kind though.
Well, sometimes
PvP.
they try to be sneaky, but they don't seem to realize you see the red dot on the map. So you can see when they're trying to.
I'm looking for the dot on the map.
You can see where they're trying to go around you and try to sneak behind your back.
Yeah.
Although sometimes in the heat of battle, I guess some people don't notice, but
yeah.
hurts you more than it hurts me.
I'm always watching the minimap. It's actually something that throws me off when I go to other games now. I automatically look over there to look for my enemies, even though like most of the other games I play don't have a minimap like that. They have a bar across the top, so, you know, I'm throwing myself off. Gert said I was probably at work and missed when you did them. I'm sad now. Aw. Yeah, probably. But I mean, he does do live streams pretty frequently, so I think there's a good chance you can try and catch one of them at least. But I will say his live streams are at the same time every day.
Nice.
Because it's easy to keep track that way. Live at 5, they're all at 5. Even the PvP events you do at 5 p.m. now too.
Yeah, I tried to do it at different times. It was again brand confusion. It was confusing people more than anything else. So keeping it at 5,
Yeah,
I understand that.
to the 5 p.m.
I understand that for some people it's not convenient because maybe they're coming back from school, coming back from work at that time.
Yeah.
But sadly, having multiple
The healing
times,
energy of will
it gets
can
confusing
restore
for
to a
people.
crystal.
Yep. Got all the white dots. See, I aim for the white dots on the minimap. I really like the minimap in this game. I wish that more games adopted this because it makes it easier to see the path to go, not just the location you're heading for. And a lot of games only show you the location. You have to keep opening the map to find out where to go and then go back out. For, quite a few games like that.
Yeah,
Including Palia that I've just recently played.
You're too late.
yeah, some games use the minimap, some not so much.
About to be
Uh,
mine. You'll fight,
It depends.
of course. Fight and die.
Madison said, you know the Toon Shaded comic is nice, but I wish it wasn't color locked so that way we can have more freedom with it, like the shaded comic.
Yeah, sadly, if I was a betting man, I would say that they're probably locking them up so that they can create different variations, so that we have to open more time capsule.
More of them.
And it's not just for the Toon Shaded. It seems to be the strategy they've been using for auras, for a lot of materials from way back when, and probably something else I forget. So sadly, instead, by making those items color locked,
Look, his
it allows them to be able to create different variations that we have to pay for or over and over for again, as opposed to if you just get it once and then you can change the color, and you never buy it again.
Exactly.
Okay, back off. His shield's up. Turn the crystal
Because at first, also the cosmic material that was color locked. It's only later on that they were able to find a way to be able to make it so that we could change the colors. And so they gave us other materials like the void material and I forget and a few others where you could change the colors. But they quickly went back to giving us materials that were color locked.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but it's definitely seems like that's what they're doing because that earns them more to do it the way they're doing it.
Yeah.
Which is a little sad.
Now we can't truly complain because like we have a lot of freedom in changing the colors of our characters in DCUO. There's some games like Destiny where you have to buy swatches just to be able to change the basic colors of your character.
Yeah.
So that was yeah. So that always puzzles me. Like when I first saw that, I was really.
You're done here, Amon.
But like I'm used to games where you can actually customize the look of your character at least a bit. In Baldur's Gate, we had like a pretty big palette of color to be able to at least customize the color of our character.
Someone go after Amon's sword.
But
we need to help her go
Now.
sadly nowadays it's a rare thing, I guess. It depends on the game.
If they think they can get money out of something, they go for that. In my opinion.
Yeah, I suppose.
Hi, Rufus!
Poor Rufus. See, we can hear him. I'm starving.
Where's the exit? Oh, that way. I was facing the wrong direction.
I guess we can go to the House of Legends. There isn't that many of us.
Okay. Sure.
And we'll say our last words there.
No problem. I'll head across. I'm glad we're stopping. My inventory is very, very full. Very, very full. I might need to do a little clear out if we kept going. Pat said, oh, Gentleman Multi, I found out my character has Quizlet and thanks for the info. Someone else called you Gentleman Multi, it's not just me.
You're welcome.
Hey, that's awesome. It's because he started calling me Shadow Lady, so I figured I should probably call him Gentleman Multi. It made sense. Oh, I nearly did a U and went to the hero side. Oh, nearly, but didn't.
Ooh, ah.
There we go. Battersea said, Shadow, in my opinion, Arena's PvP is harder than Legends PvP. There seems to be, like, mixed opinions on that, because some people get really, really frustrated by the fact that playing a Legends character means that there's, a massive issues with what your loadouts are, you can't move them, everything is, like, not ideal. But then a lot of people also tell me that Arena is harder, because they're dealing with like very strong builds against each other and things like that. So I don't know. I haven't tried Arena, but that's the next one I'm gonna try.
It could be they don't have the gear just yet. Like if they don't have if they don't have PvP gear and they go against someone who's combat rating 101, yeah, I could see that being an issue. And of course also the powers, some powers, sadly, fire, rage. These are pretty powerful in PvP. Other power is not so powerful, so yeah, depending on which power you use, and if you're fighting someone who's fully geared and you're not, yeah, I could see the issue.
Yeah,
But
I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm gonna get my ass kicked every time when I do Arena.
but for Legends, sadly, you take the time to customize your character, you take the time to customize your loadout, you learn how to use your loadout to the point where it becomes pretty much a reflex. And then you end up on a character that has a different loadout that you're not familiar with. People find that annoying, especially early on.
Yes.
Early on, a lot of the promotion for the game was the next legend is you, and they were pretty much putting the emphasis on you creating your own character. So they kind of shot themselves in the foot early on when they did that because the message was pretty much create your own character, don't play iconic characters. And then a lot of the people who, let's say, got into playing the game did not really want to play iconic characters. So they would look at people playing iconic characters as, let's say, lesser players. And I'm pretty sure those players also were not purchasing legend characters.
Yeah.
So sadly, they kind of shot themselves in the foot, I think, doing that. And then later on, when they tried to change the game a bit so that we could actually create the first thing they gave us was I think it was a Batman call, if I'm not mistaken. That was a clear signal that holy crap, they heard what people were asking for, and then they finally decided to start giving us iconic stuff. So then later on we got the Batman Superman emblems. Um we got the Flash emblem, but I think we got that before the call actually. But anyways, so as time went by, at some point, it seems like they realized that okay, we're losing a lot of players by not giving them the option to be able to create iconic characters, and then they started giving us more and more iconic styles. And then for some reason, at some point, they went back to like with the Sins of Black Adam or the Black Adam time capsule. They went back to giving us a style that is supposed to be sort of inspired by Black Adam, but looks nothing really like Black Adam. So it's a weird. There's this weird tug of war where at some point they would give us. Early on, they did not want to give us iconic styles. Then they started giving us iconic styles. Then they went back to giving us styles that were sort of kind of looking iconic, but not really. And then they went back to giving us iconic style with like the absolute Batman would be an example of that, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's a weird tug of war. It seems on the level of the devs, or maybe it's the level above them. We'll never know. But at some point, when we're getting styles like the Batman Beyond styles or the Red Death styles, or we were, it was giving us hope. Like we were, oh, at last they're giving us styles. First, they were giving us styles that people were asking for, and they're giving us the actual style as opposed to something that was sort of kind of inspired by. So that was no, that was really nice.
Yeah. Pat said, I like the noise Quizlet makes. It's funny. I'm with you with that. It's cute. It's almost cute, right? I kind of like it. Battersea says, the only reason I got Shaded Comic is because it wasn't color locked. Yeah, I think a few people are like that. They wanted it because they can adjust the colors. It is really nice on its own anyway with the way that it shades everything, but quite a few people like to be able to color their swatches, which I do. Or color channels, depending on what it's called on this game.
Oh yeah, I see the message from YouTube when I restarted the live. They say focus on your live stream and let YouTube insert ads for you. Ah, the sneaky sneakers.
Oh, was so right. Sneaky. Battersea said that's the only reason why I would put that material over the rest at the moment. It's because of the colored swatches. I think some people also like that it makes them look very comic booky. Because that's the thing I like about it.
Well, I like the colors, like the blue and the red we can get with the Hope material. I can't get them. I can't get those colors just with the color swatch. And no matter how much I move the sliders,
Yeah.
I cannot get a nice red like that or a nice blue like that. So I really. But the funny thing though is that I have the material on my multiverse character, but when I got the material for my Superman character, it didn't look as nice as on my multiverse character somehow. I can't
That's
explain
weird.
it. I guess I would have to maybe try to compare the two, but it didn't look quite the same.
Bad lighting?
Yeah, it could be the lighting, maybe the lighting because yeah, my multiverse in the House of Legends. My Superman is my the Superman lair. I forget the name. So
Sunstone.
maybe that could be the lighting. I'll have to
Yeah.
to look it up.
Hopefully that's what it is, otherwise that would really suck.
Well,
Genius says I took... Oh, sorry.
the thing more than just to really suck is that I would be curious to unless if it's the lighting that it explains it easy enough, but if it's not the lighting, why would it do that?
Exactly. That would really suck. It's really weird. And it shouldn't do that. Genius said, I took your advice, Multi. I changed my Robin to martial arts. Very wise choice.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Battersea did a cat face with love heart eyes. He also said, like, I'm a decent PvPer and I do pretty good, but in arenas I get my rear end handed to me 1000%. Well, you know, I'm not a PvPer and I'm not that confident in it, so I'm gonna, like, be knocked out every single time. I'm so sure. I'm kind of looking forward to it, though. It's kind of fun to do something new like that, even if I'm bad at it. As long as everyone else doesn't mind me being bad at it. I'm sure they wouldn't, because they're the ones who get to kick my butt, right? They'll be fine.
Well, you saw if you saw some of the PvP streams, some of the people when they come to play PvP, their PvP is on point. They
Yeah.
they bring out the big guns. So
I don't have any big guns to bring out.
but that's why also we don't make pre-made groups for PvP. We let the matchmaking make the groups at random. That way, hopefully, once in a while, you do end up on the winning team, as opposed to because if it was pre-made team, well, the same team would win over and over and over. So at least with the random the matchmaking, creating random groups, at least you have a chance once in a while to end up on the winning team. So.
Rufus! He's insistent. I know I'm skipping one here, but I just saw this as well. Battersea said, Multi, why is it still showing the assault bar on the right-hand side of your screen? It was also on the right-hand side of my screen, and I was confused why it was there, but I'm glad it wasn't just me. Maybe it's some kind of glitch that the game was having. I'm not sure on that one.
Yeah, there's a glitch where even if you're no longer at the escort the mission, yeah, you still get the bar.
Yeah. Girth said, what should my art level be at to do the Earth 3 Panopticon Elite Raid? I want to try and get the Ultra Kryptonian Cape.
200.
Art level? He said art level.
Yeah. 200. If you don't have...
it to be a CR rating.
If you don't have 200 artifacts, most people won't even go with you.
Yeah.
So if you don't have 200 artifacts, if you don't have at least 600 skill points, if you don't have, or some even would put a bar at 900 skill points. If you don't have the top PvP gear, people won't even bother to go with you.
Yep. J-Boog said, I noticed that too earlier today, probably a glitch. I think he's talking about the bar on the screen. It must be, because it was happening to me as well.
No, it happens. It happens pretty often. Even if you're no longer playing the mission, even if you're at the other end of the map, sometimes you still get the bar anyway. So
yeah,
not a big deal. But yeah, it's a graphic glitch that maybe some people would find annoying.
It was annoying me. but since we're not running anything and we're just here, it's fine. And now it's disappeared anyway. And we're having a dance party over here. It's great. Abby said, I made my PvP armory because multi, but I'm too shy to join, so I just want... You should join when I join. We should do it together. We can suck together, you know? At least then we're a team of people who are doing a bad job together. We can support each other. It'll be great.
It's okay. Keep your PvP armory ready, and when you're ready, you can join.
Yes.
If not, it's okay. You can watch. That's fine.
Absolutely. Girth said, even for the old raids, wow, dang.
Especially for the old raids, because
Yeah.
the old raids are clamp, and you're talking about elite missions. So people will not go into an elite mission clamped if you don't have 200 artifacts.
It's unfortunate, but true. Though I will say, it's possible to get through them without having everything that they seem to think is a prerequisite. That's why I don't like the gatekeeping.
Yeah, but
I understand if people are trying to do that, but you can do it without those things as well.
it doesn't matter if you can do it. If people don't want to do it, good luck.
I know.
Because way back when we first got
friends.
even then, like way back when we first played Origin Crisis, even though like I had played Paradox Wave, but when I tried to play Paradox Wave the next week, I would be kicked out of the group because at that point, already the second week, if you did not have the latest gear and the latest mods, too bad, people wouldn't want to play with you. And I can already hear some of you guys say, oh, well, the solution is simple. Create your own group. The same issue would happen. You would try to create a group, and then the group would inspect your character. You didn't have the latest gear, the latest mod. They would leave the group. So it was so the Origin Crisis was very frustrating because there was a lot of gatekeeping. Probably the worst incident of gatekeeping I saw in the game ever. And you just could not get into the content if you did not have the top gear, but you could not get the top gear if you did not get into the content. So it was a catch-22 scenario.
Time.
And even for the alerts, people also expected you because again they had made when those missions were first released, they were pretty tough. You had to be on point to be able to play those missions. But sadly, in this universe online, there's all the players who claim to want a challenge, that they will do everything they can to eliminate any challenge. So if they go into a mission and they think that they're going to struggle even just a little bit because you don't have the top gear, and they'll either kick you out of the group or they'll leave and they'll go to another group. So Origin Crisis was very, very frustrating for that. So at the end of the day, all I was able to do to play with Origin Crisis was the solo missions. So that's what I did. So I played the solo missions, and then I would go back to play the older content. And luckily, once we got the Sons of Trigon, then the devs kind of learned the error of their ways, and they swore never to do that again. But already the Sally Origin Crisis, a lot of people left right there and then. It was known at the time as a league killer. So a lot of leagues disappeared over time, and they disappeared overnight, and that was pretty brutal. And as for playing with your friends, sadly, if your friends are not up to playing elite content, even if they want to help you, if they don't have the skill to do it, too bad, so sad.
That's true. I mean, you don't have to have everything perfectly ideal, but if the group you have can't at least get through it and play it through well, then you're not going to get it done anyway. So
like I had friends, but they sadly their skill level they just couldn't do it. So and they also they left. They were part of the people who left with Origin Crisis. And when I tried to convince them later afterwards, when we got the Sons of Trigon, and I tried to convince them come back. Too late. I think Diablo 3 came out like the same week, and there's no way that we're coming back.
It looks like a lot of people were saying thank you for inviting them. Oh, Black Manta said this was their first live at 5, so that was cool. Claire said apparently I'm awesome.
Ah.
Thank you, Claire, and everyone who agreed. I feel like they're sucking up, though. I don't know if I believe them. Fantasy said, only PvP I do is Legends. I can understand why. And Kevin said, you're multi. Are you using Superman Ally and Clarion artifact when you're tanking? He's definitely using Clarion.
Well, yes and no. For the
Superman.
allies, Sally, I upgrading allies is too expensive and then too, let's say, challenging. Oh, I guess I could have used Superboy. Next time. So sadly, most of my characters have one ally equipped for combat, and that's it. Because there's no way. Already, even with my multi-risk characters, I did upgrade I think 5 allies to rank 10. But for alternate characters, I think there's my Green Lantern was John Stewart to rank 10, and maybe one or two others I failed to mention. But upgrading the allies is way too challenging. Let's say that. Because also I'm not spending money on those allies. So yes, I could purchase a whole bunch of alliances and a whole bunch of ally favor and try to upgrade my all my allies on all my characters. Not gonna happen. Like you can see here, I don't even have enough alliances right now to be able to upgrade one ally to rank 10. No, I don't even have enough ally favor, sorry, to upgrade one ally to rank 10. And for the alliances, I barely have any on this character. So sadly, most of my characters have one ally. Although here I should be able to get, let's say, 2 allies. There we go. So unless we get more allies like Superboy that are fully upgraded that you can redeem for every single characters in your account, it's not gonna happen. Most of my allies will have only one character, and that's it. And most of my characters will have only one ally, and that's it. So actually, but thanks to Superboy, they'll have 2. So, but as you can see,
choose. You just end up with Superboy on all of them.
yeah. So as you can see, no, I don't have allies, so I was able to tank even if I don't have the allies. And for the artifacts, yeah, I do have the Clarion. So here you can see I have the Clarion, the Lazarus Pit, the Red Tornado, best tank artifact in the game, if you ask me. You can see the Mystic Symbol, not even to rank 200 just yet. And even worse for the Everyman prototype. So these are my tank artifacts right now.
Sweet! At least you got Superboy back in for something you can put as a secondary on him now. It'll be slightly handy.
Yeah, I should probably do that for all my characters. We'll see.
Abby said the lady's just grooving over there. Yes, we are! Oh, there we go. Tiny Lilith said, look in the chat, someone is saying tier 5 bounty at Atlantis. There we go, someone's doing the bounty. So, that's true. Oh, I see. I actually have seen quite a lot where they say we're doing a bounty at this location, bounty at that location. I haven't seen much usually when I'm on saying that there's a train going from one, through a whole bunch of them. But, yeah, like I said, I'm probably asleep during that time.
And also, so you can see 2013 Amari is doing a spam party. Oh, no, it's just SM. If it's for the bounties, all you could do is that you could just go to you could phase with the character and go to the I'll say it at some point. You could go to the map where they are doing the spam.
Open world? The map's open world. Yeah. And then just phase with them and hope that you get it.
So there, okay. Here you can see Silver Goddess, tier 5 at Atlantis. So so you could just go to Atlantis, then phase to where Silver Goddess is, and then do the train with Silver Goddesses. So even if she doesn't, you could also ask her to invite you to the group. That's also possible. But even if she says nope, I don't want you in my group, again you could just follow around and play the bounties with them, even if you're not in the group. I hope this makes sense.
Clark Kent is left.
Oh.
Oh, I would believe her to have a lovely day. It could be night. It could be night. I'm gonna write night as well. There we go. And thank you so much for joining us. He said, I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys. If you need help on missions, you can count on me. Good night, Multiverse. Shadow, good night, guys. She's lovely. Thank you for joining us. That was nice. Battersea said, that Black Manta looks nice, right? I love the style. It looks great. It's a very nice Black Manta. I approve. Christopher says, I had a lot of fun, thanks guys. I think it's the same person who played the Clark character. So he said, if you need me on missions, you can count on me. Good night, Multiverse, Shadow, and good night, guys. Dennis said hello. So hello, Dennis. Welcome for a very brief, because we're nearly at the end, I think, so welcome. Gerth said, did you do your daily for the homecoming today, Multi?
Yes, I did it at least 12 times.
Lovely. And Kevin said, thank you for the info. And we're at the bottom of the chat. I am on top of the chat these days.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just keeping up with it. I'm pretty proud. I should put that ability back in. Hang on.
So what's your game plan for the weekend, Shadow Lady?
Well, after this, because this is my Saturday, so after this, I'll probably eat, sleep, wake up, and then do my next live stream, which will be on my Sunday, and then I have my normal appointments that I have on Sunday afternoon, so I will be doing that. That sounds very boring.
And what's the theme of your live stream today?
I will be creating Emma Frost. We'll be doing her from 0 to 30, and it will be the Joker mentor. So if anyone does want to join us on the EU server to do that, please feel welcome. It should be good fun. It usually is.
Emma Frost mentored by the Joker? That makes no sense.
None of them make sense, though, and I've done Lex recently, so I was like, well, it's Joker or it's Cersei, so I went with Joker. Because I'm always doing Lex, and I just didn't want to do the same storyline again and again.
Yeah, worst part, I would have gone with Lex anyway.
Nah, I nearly did, but I was like, I've done it so recently, like twice recently as well. So I wanted to do a different one. Even though I do agree, Lex makes more sense.
Well, yes and no. When you think about it, like Lex is not a metahuman, so why is he the one for metahumans?
I don't know, but
we understand that
he makes more sense than Batman and Joker.
Well, we understand it's because we understand it's because he's the arch enemy of Superman, so he's the evil version of Superman, quote unquote. But it still doesn't make sense.
Tiny Lilith, you're a genius!
What?
You can go through the stubble and move at the same time. I can cast it while I'm running around. It's so fun! Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that. Tiny Lilith, thank you for telling me.
Oh,
That's the best.
I thought you knew that.
No, I wanted to do it without having looked up what anyone else had said or anything like that. And I have used it like shooting multiple, and I've used it doing the larger one as well, but I didn't realize I could walk. Ah! So cool! Thank you, Tiny Lilith! Oh, David said, thank you for the stream, everyone. It was fun. I'll pop by for the live stream tomorrow at some point, and for Legends PvP live stream on Sunday after work. Awesome! Javant said, thank you. This Black Manta to me, several iterations, to get him to look like this. Oh, so it must have taken you a little while. Well, you did a great job. He's fantastic.
Well, it's okay.
I love his style. He looks great.
Sometimes a style does evolve over time. That's fine.
Oh yeah, it does use.
Because
she said it uses a lot of power. It totally does.
Because also sometimes when you start building your style, sometimes you don't have all the styles you need, and over time when they add more and more styles, then you can refine the look of your character. So it happens. Like for Black Manta, way back when the first Black Manta suit we had didn't really look like Black Manta. But luckily, at some point, they gave us a new Black Manta style that was very much on point. And then that gave us a proper Black Manta style.
I have not seen anyone else use that chest piece for it, and I love it. It's such a good piece. That looks correct. I love it.
It does look cool.
I know it's not for him, but it's the Lex piece.
Well,
nice. Why does my dancing keep stopping?
I don't know. Well, in this universe, you do the best you can with the styles you have, but sometimes the styles you have do a pretty good job. Like, we see a lot of people trying to recreate the new Absolute Superman. So, so hopefully...
It's easier with that absolute Batman leg piece now. That helps.
Sure. But hopefully they'll give us the actual style at some point.
Yeah.
Because we're hoping that obviously with Superman there's some sort of either rights issues or maybe because they have to pay some money to the families of the Superman creators. Maybe that's why they don't want to use Superman very much. We don't really know, but we're hoping that with the new Absolute Superman, maybe they won't have all the rights issues that they seem to have with the classic Superman. We'll have to wait and see. But notice how they were really, really quick to give us a time capsule with the Absolute Batman.
Yes. Oh, the bar came back on your screen, Multi. It's on mine too. Second lantern device thing. Ugh. Ugh. That's annoying. I have to probably log out and back in to get rid of it.
No, that's all right.
We're at the bottom of the chat again.
So
I'm doing good with that.
So I guess we're done for today, guys. If you have any questions, you have 3 seconds to type it in. Afterwards,
What?
it'll be too late.
Thank you for dancing with me, by the way, guys. That was fun.
So don't forget to go see your friend Shadow Lady tomorrow, and and of course you're gonna have to create a new character to be able to play with her.
I don't know, sometimes people just join me and we go along through the path and they help out. So you can. You certainly can. I love seeing people create characters. But if you want to just join in, you're welcome to do that too.
Well, seeing how you're going to create Emma Frost, I think a good theme would be why don't you guys create X-Men characters and go play with our friend Shadow Lady?
Oh, that would be fun. We'll see. I've created X-Men characters before. She actually is a villain this time, though, so you're going to create a villain version so that we can do the Joker storyline.
So anyways.
Abby said it was fun watching you guys. Have a great day, night. You guys also have a great day and night.
Well, thank you.
And Rose said, we're 6 hours from part 1. Look at that. We do that, though. We do a long stream.
It happens.
And, Battersea said, salute. Let's all take a shot together.
Salute.
Sounds like fun.
So guys, thanks to everyone who came to play with us. Thanks to everyone who came to chat with us. And of course, thanks to everyone who's watching. You guys are awesome. Next week, I don't know if what the theme will be. I guess we'll find out on Tuesday. We don't know if there's going to be anything special for Tuesday. Some people are wondering if we will get what could we get Tuesday? Oh yeah, the next DLC. So we know we're going to get the next DLC sometimes in September. I strongly doubt we'll get it next Tuesday, so I'm just being a bit funny here. We'll probably get it after the current event, which lasts until the 23rd, if I recall correctly. Yeah. So don't quote me, but I would if I was a betting man, I would say that we will probably get the next DLC September 24th. When it comes to Batman Day should technically is September 20th, but I seem to recall last year we got it a couple of weeks ahead of time. So knock on wood, if we're lucky, we might maybe get Batman Day for Tuesday, but I wouldn't really expect that. So if we do good, if we get it on Tuesday, let's do the happy dance. If not, well, we'll get it the week after or the week after that. I guess we'll have to wait and see. So guys, thanks to everyone who came to play with us. Thanks to everyone watching, and have a good weekend. Bye-bye, guys.